Welcome back to the Prepared Mind channel, blasting out of the bunker and coming at you 0-dark-30. Folks, it's Friday. This afternoon we're going to have the Friday free-for-all, and I want to thank everyone for coming to the Prepared Mind channel, for tuning in, for tuning out the stupid, and making sure that you understand the facts, the truth. You have your own theories, you talk to others. That is what thinking is. That is what being American is. That is what networking is. This isn't some ridiculous Zark Muckerberg social media experiment. Oh, by the way, the little rat admitted on the Joe Rogan show, admitted that he sat on the Hunter Biden laptop story, that he censored the news and didn't allow anyone else to talk about it because the FBI asked. I don't care if they asked nicely and said pretty please with sugar on top and a cherry to boot. Too bad, little Zark. Too bad. You don't get to tell people what to think. Anyways, we've got a huge reversal going on in the media because they have failed, ultimately failed. Their fear porn media, their fear porn control system is failing in the world of medicine. In fact, folks, it's getting very scary. We'll talk about it. You need to be prepared. You need food, water, shelter, clothing, medicine, means of self-defense. You need it all. What is going on is outrageous. Let's start, shall we? Are you prepared? All right? Sit down. Buckle up. We got something to talk about here. Well, let's start with monkeypox. We were told, oh my God, it's a huge concern. It's an international crisis. In the United States, it's an emergency. The president was all over it. We need to be aware of this stuff. Well, guess what? CDC apparently has come out and said, oh yeah, sorry about that. It appears to only be affecting the homosexual crowd. You know, the gay community. Something we have been talking about here for a long time, but why? Why and why? Why is it that you and I can figure this out long before the people with statistics, medical experience, medical expertise? Why does it take them so long? Is it because, well, they need to compile the data. They need to be scientific. They need to be smart and concerned about the public. Instead, folks, it is not that. It really isn't. I don't believe these clowns for a freaking second. I don't believe them for a second. It's all a big scam and a big lie. They want to control us. They want fear. Well, they told us cerveza was bad. Right? Then they told us get the Jim Jones juice. They told us all kinds of crap. Unbelievable, right? Unbelievable. Well, now that it's coming out, and it's going to continue to come out, and we will continue to cover it, the fact that people are being injured, killed, maimed, lives ruined, destroyed, and we'll get into this big time, because of the Jim Jones juice. Well, as the data comes out, guess what? They're starting to blame Trump. Well, Trump did this. Trump fast-tracked it. He did it as Operation Warp Speed. And that it's his fault for pushing this. They're going to blame Trump, folks. They're going to do everything they can except take responsibility. Because that's how these people are. That's how they roll. Unbelievable, but believe it, folks. Believe it. Even though Dr. Birx was there pushing it. Even though Dr. Mega Little Elf was there. Right? Dr. Fauci. And he's claiming he didn't make any requirements and he didn't do this and he didn't cause lockdowns and he didn't say that. It's the digital age, Dr. Doofus. Everything you said has been recorded. Everything. We all heard you. We all know better. And we all need to hold that little bastard accountable. It's coming out, folks. They're trying to run from responsibility. And they have the data, and they know what's happening, and they understand the anger levels. And that's why little Dr. F has decided what? He's decided he's gonna retire. Right. Well, what else is going on out there, folks? Well, people are getting sick. We're going to cover this as it comes apart. I've got some really big news here. You see, little Zark Muckerberg wants to silence people. So does Google. So does Twitter. Remember that Jack Dorsey guy from Twitter? The magical gnome? You know, with his pointy beard? Well, guess what? He's gone, right? He retired a while ago. He got out while the getting was good. I think because he knew the top was coming off of all of this. He knew it. No, he should have. Well, he certainly acted as if he knew it. Well, Google and YouTube are changing their policies, apparently. And I'm going to be very careful with this, folks, because this is like taking a pressure cooker lid off of a pressure cooker while it's under pressure. They think they're just going to let this loose. It could, folks, blow in a big way the lid off and hit them in the face. And it should. Apparently, Google and YouTube are going to allow discussions about cerveza bug and about the Jim Jones juice and about the juice boosters and about all of the damage that's been done to people. They're going to allow it now? Oh, thank you, Daddy. Thank you, Mommy, for allowing us to freely exchange information with one another. It is time, folks. These people have damaged this country badly, and now they just want to pretend like it's all fine and let this go. Well, I'm going to give them a couple of days. I want to make sure that they're good with their policy. I don't want to get some sort of, strike or get some trouble where I can't come out here and speak freely anymore because they silence me with a strike and a timeout and a go to your room and sit in the dunce corner. It's unbelievable, folks. Now they're going to allow it. Because, well, it's not a free speech issue, folks. But the facts of the matter speak very loudly. Right? The danger of cerveza bug, we realized a long time ago, didn't exist. We had the stats, the information, the facts, but they wanted to silence us because they needed to scare and control. Then the Jim Jones juice came along. Same story. We knew better. They completely just buffaloed everyone, lied, controlled, punished. We knew you can't get, the discussion of vaccines, we knew that it was dangerous to put something out there so quickly without human testing, without all of the certifications in line. We had Pfizer, the CEO, out there just lying his ass off. Proven lies now. And then of course, he's double juiced and double boosted, and he got sick, right? The president and the first lady both double juiced, boosted, and then Paxlovidized, and look out. They still get sick. People are being injured badly. This is not good, but they're going to allow us to talk about it. Why? Because I think it's going to get off the hook. I'll be talking about the military. Folks, the military is now lying about how many people are getting ill. Well, you see, it's heavily monitored in the military. I remember back in 1989 reading information that came through that showed the number of injuries or casualties, not deaths, but casualties. Number of people who are injured. And they broke it down by dental and on-the-job injuries, etc. They keep very strict controls on how many people get sick in the military because you have to be ready for combat. You have to be deployable. A unit has to have a certain percentage that is healthy and deployable, serviceable. Well, their numbers are very wrong and high, and they're calling it an information glitch. Are you kidding me? 30 years later from when I was a jarhead, now it's an information glitch? Well, nothing. And they don't know. We don't know why so many people are dying. The fuck we don't. We know. I know. You know. We all know. And Google is now going to let us talk. YouTube is now going to let us speak freely and use the naughty words. The V word. Right? The V word. The C word. We're going to be able to use these words and talk all about it and argue for fact and truth. It's incredible, folks, that they're allowing this. Well, I think it's because they want to blame Trump. They can't contain it anymore. They can't hold it back. Something's going on, something big. And we're going to keep on top of this and discuss it as much as we can. For now, though, get prepared. Food, water, shelter, clothing, medicine, means of self-defense. Spread this video and others. Network, link it. Prep to action. Prep to action, folks. Speak up. Get involved. It's getting nasty and it's getting crazy out there. Because people are waking up, folks. The red pill works. Thank you for supporting what we do here, and I'll see you for the Friday free-for-all. Godspeed, Semper Fi.